This article is coming from Zacks. This is the top and flop ETFs of March. Well, we know we are in a bull market on the Nasdaq 100. We saw FANG stocks, in addition to Tesla, Nvidia, um, lead the broader markets higher. We also seen we have some bank scares, specifically the regional banks. Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, First Republic Bank, all decline as depositors cash out their money and move to the bigger banks. We also seen gold as a means of a hedge to the banking turmoil around the world, not just in the U.S. We had Credit Suisse, Deutsche Bank now might be an issue moving forward. So we've seen the rise of gold. So here are some of the top ETFs for March. This is the Sprox Junior Gold Miners, SGDJ. SDGJ. Uh, J. Let's let's go back and start that again. SGDJ. SGDJ. All right, got it. All right, so we're gonna start with the monthly chart. Uh, Looks like we have some monthly buyers at the $23 level. Okay, we're going to go down to the weekly chart. A close above 34 would be nice to see a continuation of price moving higher. We have a gap fill at 35 and another gap fill at 38. Let's just go down to the daily just to see if there's a setup. Maybe down, pull back down to the uh, $31, $32 level to go long. It's a potential setup. Okay, who else we got? Hashdex Bitcoin Futures. Never heard of this one. Uh, Ticker symbol DeFi. Oh, it's not liquid. It's not liquid at all. See all these gaps? Not even gonna look at that one. All right, who's next? Uh, Breakwave Dry Bulk Shipping. Never heard of this one either. BDRY. BDRY. I'm gonna say this one is not liquid either. See all these gaps? Uh, I'm not gonna bother. And it might have been one of the best in March, but it's still down more than, yeah, more than 75% from the highs. All right, hopefully the flops are a little better. Okay, we kind of know about the regionals. This is the big regional bank is the KRE, but this is the IAT. Never heard of this. iShares. Um, that was the IAT. All right, so if you go to the monthly chart, you can see that it's off $15, 40% in March. These are the pandemic lows. So I would anticipate if price continues to move down, there'll be some buyers down here to bid price back up. Just want to look at it on the weekly chart. You could see these doji candles, which are indecision candles. Um, so price is trying to decide which way it's going to go next, down or up. Let's go to the um, daily chart just to see if there's any type of setup. So like I said, you have this just range bound um, from the collapse, and price needs to decide whether it's gonna wants to go up or go down. So if I go to the left, I just want to see if there's an area of interest. You know, this might have been an area. Um, Anytime you see a gap, that's really a extended range candle, and price did touch twice, and the level worked. But I don't see anything else, and I wouldn't. I would need to see a decisive move higher to know that it's going to continue to move higher. Trading is all about being patient, so if the setup doesn't stick out to you, just move on until you find a setup that does stick out to you. Um, UNG, I made a post about this. I don't know, maybe about a month ago, and it says that potentially it's setting up for a position trade to go long over the coming years. Let's see what I had. I did say in that video we could see lower lows before price eventually moves higher. Um, let's just go to the weekly chart. I had a first target of 14, second target at 20. I am anticipating lower lows. Maybe it forms a W pattern, and a break of the apex would be confirmation to go long. So what do I mean by that? Okay, let's see. And blow that up a little bit. So um, you had a bounce. Now price is potentially moving. Actually, did close above the low. Um, but if you can see this, this is the W pattern that I was referring to, and a break above the pivot high would be the confirmation to go long. Um, Potentially you can buy some leap call options and start selling the front months if the premium makes sense. But potentially price over the coming years, or price is at $7. 4x price, 4x, which was this was just set in August of 20. Wow, this was just set 8 months ago, 6 months ago. So could be an opportunity. All right, and I think the last one, advocate rising rate hedge. I don't like it. I don't think it's liquid. RRH. RRH. Let's see. Yeah, not liquid. Look at all the gaps. Um, we're gonna skip that. So what's the takeaway here? Well, um, natural gas prices continue to be depressed. Uh, Regional banks had a massive sell-off, which is slowing down, maybe consolidating. Um, Maybe there's new regulations that come into play, easing investors, so we actually do get a bounce. Maybe this is just the beginning of the bank crisis, and there's more banks to fold in the coming weeks. Dry bulk shipping, it is an indicator of the economy, but this is not the ETF that you should be looking at. I think the hash DEX Bitcoin futures was illiquid. Um, Gold miners need to take out a pivot before prices can move higher, because gold is right now in a monthly seller zone. So there you have it. Let's see what April brings. Um, and I will be here to analyze the price action. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.